Hey you guys, it's ArynAlexandria. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome as well. And make sure if you like my channel, you subscribe and also like this video. So I just wanna let you guys in on something. I know I haven't been uploading like I should be doing. My goal was to upload once a week, and that was going to be on Sundays, but it's just I've been kind of slacking with making videos and just trying to stay prioritized on my main priorities, which is school, trying to get those good grades so I can do things with my life. So that's that. And also my girl chat videos. I'm so sorry about that. If you guys remember my first ever girl chat video, which was like months, like way back there, I said I was going to start doing girl chat videos once a month and uploading them once a month, but I haven't been doing that, and I'm so sorry. I really am. It's just life happens and stuff, so forgive me. No? Okay. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start being consistent with YouTube and just trying to do what I gotta do to make you guys happy and love me, and yeah. So since this is the month of September, this is gonna be the first video for the month of September, and then November we'll have a video, and then on and on and on and on and on. So this video is gonna be about boys. Yep, how fun. Let's get started. So I like to keep my girl chat videos really light, chill, easy breezy, lemon squeezy, and like you guys get to know me a little bit more. So I like to start off my girl chat videos with a story, so it could be on a personal level. So since this is about boys, I'm gonna tell you my experience with one boy that I had a little bit of a crush on from beginning to end. And yeah, so it's kind of like a story time thing. So just grab your popcorn, your tea, your drink, your beverage, whatever you want, and enjoy. So one day I was hanging out with my friend, and my other friend, which is a guy, he was like, hey, my friend sees you around school and he thinks you're really cute and he wants to talk to you. So I was like, okay. So he gave me his information and I texted him. And I was like, hey, my friend told me that, you wanted to talk to me, get to know me or whatever. And he was like, oh yeah, I see you around school and I think you're really pretty. And I said, thank you. We started talking that night. And so later on that night when I got home, we FaceTimed. And I was like, oh, this is so awkward. I don't know what to do. Yeah. And then so as, the night went on, it became a little more chill and relaxed. So we just talked, got to know each other a little more. So that next day we had to go to school, and he was like, yeah, we should meet each other at school. And I get to school really early. I don't know why, don't ask me. So we met up that morning by the windows where I'm usually at, and it was just really awkward because I didn't see him around school, he saw me, and it was just like, hi, how's it going? Yeah, you're the guy I texted. What's up? So it was a little awkward for me, but on the other hand, I kind of make everything awkward. But we just talked, and he walked me to my first period class. So as time went on, like weeks later, he told me that he wanted to make something out of this, like a relationship. And I was just like, it hasn't been that long since we started talking, and I don't want to like rush into something and regret it at the end. And he was just like, I understand where you're coming from, but I really like you and I wouldn't do you wrong, and everything that guys say. So I was just like, okay, let's go out first before we make anything official, like boyfriend girlfriend type of official, right? So on a Sunday we was like, hey, we should go hang out. And he said, okay, cool. He's not working, and I was free, so everything was good. He called me and he was like, hey, we're outside. Who is we? Who's we? He's like, yeah, me and my friend. I'm just like, oh, okay. So this was already awkward for me because we're supposed to be hanging out, but you have your friend here, and his friend picked him up in his car and picked me up. So first of all, it was just a hot mess. And so my mom and dad wanted to meet him, of course. So they met both of them, which was just really awkward. Everything that day was just really awkward. So I'm thinking we're gonna go to lunch, have a little bite to eat, woo woo woo. why he take me to a park? And it wasn't like even a picnic or anything like that. It was a park, just a park. You know, swing set, little slide, you know what I'm saying? Little bench. Like, no, I deserve way better than a park, okay? Like, who do you think I am? And not to sound bougie or anything, but this was just ratchet, okay? And so his friend ended up having to go to work, so it was just me and him in the park, and we sat there for a good minute or two, okay? And so I had no way to get home. He couldn't take me home because he didn't have his car, but his house was right around the corner there. But he said, oh yeah, my grandma took the car or whatever, and I was just like, great. So it was embarrassing for me to have to call my mom to come pick me up. And so she was already mad. She was like, why do I have to come pick you up? Why can't he bring you home? And I had to explain the whole situation. Like, his friend left, and there was his friend who picked him up, so he just has to walk home right around the corner. So you know, it was just a lot. And so my mom was like, you can't talk to him anymore, you guys can't hang out, like none of that, like he is a bum, a scrub. And I was like, yeah, it was just a hot mess. So that day he texted me, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want you to think like this was like a date. I just wanted to hang out with you, you know, talk a little bit more. I'm just like, why couldn't we talk across the table eating at a restaurant? Not to sound stuck up or bougie or anything, but I was like, this is just a hot mess. This is wretched. And he was just like, oh, you know, I didn't have any money. Boo, I have my own money, okay? I don't need you to pay for anything that I want. I got me, and the Lord got me. Thank you. And he was just like, well, I'm sorry, and hopefully I could prove it to you, you know, make this up to you. I was just like, okay, whatever. So we started talking towards the end of the year, so summertime was about to come. So weeks later we made another plan to, you know, hang out. And he was like, yeah, I don't have to go to work, so we're good. And I was like, okay, whatever. So we made plans, and I was hitting his phone up. I was like, hey, where are you? Are we still on for plans? This, that, and the other. And so he did not text me back at all. He didn't call me. He didn't do anything. So I'm just like, okay, alrighty, he must want me to go crazy. I gotta keep my sanity. So I didn't hear from him for like days. So maybe like a week passed by. He finally texted me. He texted me a freaking novel, you guys. Literally a novel. He was just like, sorry, I'm trying to get my life together, and you know, I have to do not homeschool. I have to go to summer school. And I was just like, and this is me reading the text message the whole entire time. Like, no. What do you think this is? If I did something like that to you, do you think I will forgive you like that? Be like, oh, it's totally fine. No, I was heated. Okay, I was heated. And I was just like, you know what? I deserve better. You deserve better. We just don't click. We just need to drop it. So I didn't talk to him for the whole entire summer. He didn't talk to me. Woo, woo, woo. Everything was good. And so my birthday was coming up. So, you know, I turned up. Woo, woo, woo. And so school was rolling around the corner, you know, fast forwarding. And so it was awkward because I thought he wasn't going to go to the school anymore. I thought he was going to do online school. And so the second day of school, I saw him, and I was just like, oh my God, like my heart was beating out of my chest because I didn't think I was going to see him anymore. Like, he was out of my life for good. So, and we have a class like right next to each other, and it's just like, ooh, okay, Jesus, why? So we passed by each other. So that day he texted me. He's just like, yeah, I saw you, and you know, I miss you or whatever, and you know, I want to make this up to you. And I was just like, make what up to me? Like, I've let all of that go. I moved on with my life. I am a independent woman, and I don't need you. And he was just like, well, hopefully we could still be friends. And my philosophy on being friends with exes is like, that's a no. Like, no. Like, no. Never again. Ever. No. Why we need to talk? Why we need to be friends? Do I know you, sir? You're not even an ex. Do I know you? And so, you know, we started talking as friends or whatever, but I really didn't want to have anything to do with him. I was just trying to be nice because everybody loves to call me mean. So I was just like, okay, yeah, friends. Woo woo. And so he was just like, I really want to be with you, and I want to make this up to you. So I was like, okay, I'll give you the week to prove that you want to be with me. Not saying that I wanted to be with him. I just, yeah. Tell me why he didn't even talk to me that whole entire week. Like, is this your way of proving it to me, sir? Because I'm confused. If this is your way of proving it, you're not doing a very good job. So I stayed after school one day for practice, and I saw him, and I guess he expected me to go up to him and talk to him, but I pretended like I didn't see him, like he was a brick wall, like I don't know you, who are you, you're a stranger, don't talk to me. And so he was making small comments out of the side of his mouth, like, oh my gosh, really, bruh, really? So I just continued doing what I was doing, ignoring him, acting like he was a nobody. And so I guess he got mad, and I'm sure he's talking about me right now to his friends and stuff like that. But who cares? Like, who are you? Do I know you? Dude, what's your name? Never seen you around before. Like, I do that to people. I'm sorry. And like, if I'm not, I'm just being honest. This is a personal thing. I'm letting you guys get to know me a little bit. Like no. Who are you again? Sorry. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Like, no. 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 So basically the moral of the story is be careful who you talking to, because boys are annoying sometimes and irritating and just obnoxious and just annoying and annoying. And just know that you deserve better, and you got to know your worth when it comes to like that type of stuff. Don't let these little boys be like, oh, you're beautiful, and they have you wrapped around their little finger. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, ladies. Have backbone. Backbone. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got to know me a little bit more. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the next girl chat video, which will be in September, November.